Hey there. Today we're going to take a closer look at skate jumps. The skate jump exercise is probably my one favorite exercise when it comes to dry land. The only bad thing about skate jumps is that it can get really boring. Like, it can become very monotonous, especially if you do it for a full season or maybe a full career. So we took a closer look at it and we have come up with a lot of different ways to kind of spice the skate jump exercise up a bit. They're just small changes, but it really will make a big difference, and you will be able to activate different muscle groups, and in the end we believe that this is going to make you a better skater. So we hope you guys want to watch all of it and try it out at home. Enjoy. So at first we're going to start out with the good old classic skate jump. So get down in the skating position. As you can see, find that degree angle. Want to get this knee, the back knee, pretty close to this angle. That's how you know you got the right position. Be relaxed. Don't be too tense. Don't be too much forward. Don't be too much backwards. Somewhere right in the middle. That's the position you want to have. And then you can, this goes for all the different skate jumps exercises. If you want, you can keep the arms on the back. This will make it a little harder. It'll take some more core strength. But if you use the arm, you will be able to drive out, push out, put out a little more speed in it. So if you're looking for muscle endurance, here to keep them on the back. On the other hand, if you're looking for that pure power, strength, and explosivity, you would want to use the arms. I'm a long distance skater, so I usually go with the arms on the back. So you find that position and then jump. So there's a few things you got to be sure of doing right. Every time you land, you'll want to find that correct position. Do not hesitate and just go for a jump unless you got the right position. Also, you want to land low. The same way you don't want to jump up with the upper body when you skate. You want to keep that compact. So there's no twisting up. Make sure you got the same upper body position throughout. So get in position, be relaxed, and you jump. And land in that same position. So at first you might not be able in a compact, relaxed position, but you will want to find that position before you initiate your next jump. So don't rush it, take your time. The way I did it here, there's some rhythm in it. Just want to execute one beautiful jump at a time, and then you can step it up from there. So that was one way. The same way you can also do the skate jumps with your arms in the back. This one, like I said, takes a little more core strength, so you don't want to try and attempt to jump. Just make it small, smooth jumps. So get down, find that position, and jump. So next up is what I call M-hops. It's a tiny jump just before you set off. So you jump to the side, take your time, find the right position, and then prior to your next jump, you're going to do a little like preload jump. This one kind of goes more into the category of a exercise than a standard original dryland exercise. But you can also do some more dynamic, more relaxed, building up a little more lactic acid if you want to keep the hands on the back or arms on the back. Do a little jump and then set off. So remember, this one is not a, you want to find that position, get stable there, then you do a jump. Find the position when you're stable. Find your position. So next one is the same idea, but this time we're going to go for a jump before we do the skate jump. So still goes with that intermediate jump, but this time even that jump is going to be powerful. And again, make sure you're jumping with your legs, not your upper body. You may want to use the arms to drive, create speed, but you don't want to pull up with the upper body. Keep it compact. Keep it connected, but relaxed. So you start out. Got that? Okay. Next step is horizontal skate jumps. So if you saw the first time when I did the normal skate jumps, I went up a little. This time, we're going to aim to push more to the side. This one is actually more skating specific, because when you're out there skating, you don't want your energy to disappear up in the air. You want to push straight to the side and create speed that way, not upwards. The reason we can't do it perfectly as we do skate jumps is because we'll slip out. There's got to be some sort of vertical movement going up, but this one we're going to try and limit it. Now this floor is pretty slippery, so you may want to get something that sticks a bit better with some more grip in it, but you can try it out anywhere. So this time I'm going to focus on getting to the side instead of jumping up. Next one is also going sideways, but even less focus on jumping up in the air. So for the next one, the recovery leg, the one that we push off with, is not gonna it's not gonna take off. It's gonna stick to the ground, and you'll slide it back to the other leg. It's kind of a mix between the imitation exercise that we all know and the skate jump. So it's a jump, but you don't actually take off. You just jump straight to the side and make it a more imitation-like movement, but instead of jumping up, jump to the side. Slide it in, jump to the side. So we got this all settled. Final exercise is one where you will just continuously jump to the side to make it a bit harder, because as you do normal skate jumps, this leg is going to rest a bit wide. So in this one, you're just going to continuously jump to the same side, and then by half the time, you'll want to take a little break, and then you jump back. So let's say we start with the left leg. It's just going to be jumping all the time to the same side. So get down in position, jump to the side. And same goes for the other way. Make sure it's the hip that goes there in the first place, so you're not reaching out with your feet, because that will create skating where you don't drive with the hips, but instead search with the legs, and then you're not going to have your body weight in the right position. So go with the hip first. Drive the hip. Also, now we got through all the exercises. There's a final little technical point I want to make, because that's a mistake we see a lot, is that it's a really good idea to use the power of the recovery to create more momentum and make it more of a continuous movement. But you do not want to make this recovery leg get you out of position, and that losing more power, losing more speed, losing more energy than you create. So make sure everything is connected, relaxed, and still using this leg, but not letting it get you out of position. So there's a few different ways that people can mess this up. One way is to overdo it. That's probably the most common one. That you're going and it pulls you too far over here. That way you will lose the pressure in this hip and you won't be able to set off properly. So as you do your skate jumps, make sure not to overdo this, but get it in here. You want to do a proper recovery movement, and from this position you'll want to drive it forward and create speed with that, and use the body weight as the main motor in the exercise. Second big mistake that we see a lot is that by pushing this leg backwards, to counterbalance that, you're going to dip a bit with the front of your body, with the upper body. And is first of all a really good way to lose the correct skating position, as a lot of people tend to go up so you're not in that correct 90-degree angle anymore. But also it's really hard to create speed to the side if all of your body is out here in front of you. So make sure you drive the knee, load the power, but still stay down in your hips, not twist it, away it goes, all compact, and then you load this into the hip, use the glutes, and push straight to the side. Personally, the way I would construct a workout is that I would probably do the jumps for 30 seconds, go through all the different jumps, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Some of them will be pretty easy because they're not as intense, but on the other hand, some of them are going to be pretty hard if you go all out in every single jump. So that's a good way to get some variety in it. And it depends how good shape you're in, how used to skate jumps you are, if you want to do just a few sets, or if you want to go for a long session with maybe 10 sets of all of them. That'll take a little longer and you might be a little more sore the day after, but hey, no pain, no gain. Thanks a lot for watching. We hope you will subscribe to our channel, and we hope you're going to give us a little thumb up. See you around.